Hey, what is going on, everyone? It's me, Mr. Mario, and we're going to be taking a look at something here, and we're going to have some fun with this video here. This is just something I was in disbelief, and I said, you know what? Let's take a little bit of a trip down memory lane, but also there's going to be a lesson that I'll have for you all here at the end, or maybe in the middle, wherever it is in this video, right? It's going to be obvious enough. But, GhostCase. We're going to talk about it a little bit. Now, as you can see here, this is an original Xbox console. This is one that I did about 5 years ago, which got some attention on the channel. Essentially, about 5 years ago, I made a video where I picked up a GhostCase, a LED kit. I grabbed an original Xbox I had that had kind of turned into my modding guinea pig, so to speak. Like the Xbox, I'd picked it up for really cheap. It wasn't really in the best shape. The disk drive was not really great on it. I think I originally soft modded it, and then I did a TSOP flash, and then I upgraded the hard drive, and the hard drive died, and then I upgraded it to a 1 terabyte SATA drive. So I did a lot of firsts on this system here, and a part of that was I decided to pick up a GhostCase and LED kit, and years ago, about 5 years ago now, I did a video where I said, hey, I have never done this before. Let's rip apart the system, clean it up, refurbish it, and install a GhostCase, and I'll give you all my live commentary on it and my final thoughts on it. And overall, at the end, my thoughts were pretty much, it's okay. For how much I paid, it was okay. And we're going to get into that as well, too, because now, years later, these are in demand because these shells are not made anymore. And there was just something I saw that was like, it was so hard to believe for me where I had to like go and grab this and I'm like, yeah, that's it. That's it. So we're going to be talking about this. Don't worry. We are definitely going to be revisiting it. But overall, my thoughts on this are that it's okay. It looks good. That's about it. But I did want to talk to you all about something that is better than this GhostCase here. I can say that with certainty. And that's going to be this video's sponsor here, PCBWay. Hey, look, before anybody tries to get on me about a sponsor, just let it be known that I ran this video idea by PCBWay and they were so cool about it. They were just like, yeah, that's awesome, go for it. So big shout out and thank you to them. You see, the main difference between what we're looking at here and with PCBWay's products and services and all the fun stuff that they have that I've used them for is that PCBWay does a pretty solid job with what you're going to be getting processed and manufactured. Now, I've personally used them for making some cool PCBs based off of projects that I've seen. Recently, I did do a PCB where it was for the Xbox 360 Slim systems in order to make RGH3 easier, and I do have some other projects as well too that I am getting manufactured by them at this moment. They do a lot of PCB manufacturing, which is great for people who are wanting to prototype, whether you know how to do everything from the get-go or you see some cool projects and you want a PCB printed up. And they also do 3D printing and so much more. Overall, I do want to say I have really liked their services, and with my experiences with them, well, it's been a lot more positive than what I've had with the experiences in this main topic of the video. So, if you are interested in getting any cool prototyping or manufacturing or any designs really brought to life and physically, tangibly in your hands, be sure to check out the sponsor of this video, PCBWay. Thank you to them. And if you click the link down below in the description of this video, for any new users that sign up, you will get $5 worth of credit. So I think that's pretty slick. Anyways, let's get back to what we're talking about here, which is GhostCase and why I'm making this video. You see, I was pretty shocked to see here recently that in the last few years, these have really gone up in demand. I guess I'm not really surprised about that, but I was surprised with the prices that I had seen on these things. And I found out that people are paying $200 for this case. Not the console, none of that. For just the case. That includes, like, you know, the front panel here, the drive bezel, and then the top casing. This doesn't have the bottom. Like the actual console, the innards, the bottom of it, like you got to bring all of that on your own, which is one thing that I kind of criticized a bit about. I said it would have been cool if like all of this was see-through, but no, it's just this, unfortunately. So overall, when I did this install, I actually had to look back at the video and I looked back at my account because I purchased this on Amazon and I bought this case here, if you can believe it. Back in 2018, I bought this case brand new for $30. Now, some people might be shocked or they might not believe me. All I have to say to you is Dude, it was 2018 and I was buying original Xbox accessories. Nobody was buying original Xbox accessories in 2018. Nobody wanted original Xbox accessories in 2018. That's why this was so cheap back then. Brand new, mind you. And I ended up getting this little like LED kit right here as well too. That ended up costing me like $9. So just that little LED kit right there was about a third of the overall case itself. Now, the beefs that I have with the case here is that, I mean, first of all, it looks nice. I keep repeating that. It looks nice. When I have this in my game room, I have it like set up kind of like this. And there's people who they'll be looking at all the consoles and they see this, they're like, ooh, that's really cool. And like, it looks cool. Don't get me wrong. But one of the main issues here, number one, if you're going to do the whole LED kit thing, they want you, as designed, to put it underneath the jewel right here. I did that and I ended up routing it over here on top of the whole little shroud plastic bit that you have for the DVD drive, because you can actually see it at that point. And it adds a little bit of like fluff to the design, sure, like that's cool. The second thing is that this whole DVD drive, the whole see-through DVD drive thing, I hate how they implemented it. This is a bad idea. You have to take off the top of the DVD drive itself here. And then when you do that, you're exposing the actual innards of the DVD drive to all the other nasties that the console is going to be exposed to. So that's going to be, if you have just dirt and dust in your house or your apartment or wherever you're staying, which every place is going to have dust, it already gets into your system. It's going to get right into the DVD drive as well too, and that is not good for the laser. That is going to just kill the laser even faster. Thankfully, I kind of predicted that, so I made sure that this system had a Thompson drive. I do not care about Thompson drives. They are already bad. So I was very much like, hey, I have to assume this system, I just don't care about the DVD drive on here. And I ended up doing that. The next thing is really when it comes to the actual... Okay, I need to stop that. When it comes to the actual build quality on here, it's not really that great. I remember when I was putting it all together, my overall thought with this was, you know, for $30, not bad. Like, I think it can be better. It didn't come with instructions. I would have liked if I could have made the bottom of this see-through as well too, because this is a lost art right here, you know? This is like, I hate that electronics don't have any see-through variants anymore. I loved it when we had that, like, 15, 20 years ago on pretty much every single electronic variant. That was nice. We don't really have that anymore. But it was more just the build quality. I said when I was putting everything together, the build quality just did not seem super great. So for $30, like, it got a pass. But for how much these things are going for now, no. People are paying like $200 for this. Don't buy these things for that much. Don't. Just don't. Just don't. They are not worth that much. As someone who owns one, I can't fathom spending that much on one of these things. We're going to take a look at some other things too here on the computer because we're going to have a little bit more fun. So something that I can absolutely value here, and I think this is great, is that the original GhostCase site is still up. Now, if you come over to, like, let's see, they got a whole lot of stuff here. Like, you can see, like, actually, they don't... I said they have a whole lot of stuff, but it's less so here. These photos here, we're going to have to get on to something else, right? So they have a Connect GhostCase LED Kit, which I didn't even know they had these. They had 360 Slim Ghost Kits. I've seen these here before, like the LED kits. Let's see if they have anything for PS1 and 2. Oh, they still have the flip top. That's actually pretty cool. They have a Ghost Switch for the PS2 Slim. I don't even know what that is. I haven't seen that. Installation instructions. Do they actually have like 360... Okay, do they... Oh, they actually have some instructions on here. Okay, I guess we're not looking at that. Getting back to it, though, we can go ahead and click on the Xbox stuff, and as you can see from this... Man, so we can check out the Xbox stuff here, and... not exaggerating on this, man. Like, okay, so they have the toolkit here. If you want to open up an Xbox for $2.50, that's fine. They got these LED kits right here, which, look at this. This is how this is how they want you to install it, right? Like, this is how the image is supposed to look, which I just thought this looked awful. I did not like how this looked here. So you're supposed to put it, underneath the jewel, as I showed. But that just doesn't look super great. However, no, that's not that one there. Okay, that's going to be a different one. But either way, that might have been mine. Maybe. A little bit spoiler for later. But as you can see, I just did not like how this looked underneath the jewel because it doesn't really shine all that much. So that's why I end up putting it on top of the actual DVD shroud itself. But I'm not exaggerating here when, look at this. They have the original clear one, which you all saw, $200. This is USD. And then they have the green one here for $250. Let's just look at this here real quick, because this one is actually still, it says there's only 5 left. It looks like they only have 1 in stock. So I have seen people buying these. People are actually getting these here. But looking at the description, and, well, is there any additional information? No, it just shows that. But the description here, urgent note, we are the only manufacturer in the world of these cases. As of writing this, we are down to only 5 units of this clear case available. We have updated the inventory level to correctly show this, meaning that if you can add one of these to your cart and purchase it, then you should be good to go. If this page says out of stock or you can't add to your cart for any reason, please be aware that we cannot ever make any more of these, and we won't be able to reply to your email inquiries. Feel free to look at our old Facebook page for some details, but it is nothing exciting. And they're saying here, funny enough, the original description, ghost cases are only of the highest quality and a perfect fit. They're not. No, they're not. I've installed one. They're not. Also, this was something that I complained about here, but the kit does not come with a clear bottom to the Xbox because the original black one is not visible once installed. If you flip it over, okay, cool, all right. Nobody should be buying these for $200. Just please don't do that. Let's look at the other one here, the one that's green. This one looks cool, don't get me wrong, but $250, it looks like this one, they had 4 units of it, and it looks like they've sold out of this as well, too. Again, people have bought these, and maybe it's a little bit too late for me here, but if you're buying these up on, the third-party market, not from GhostCase, don't be buying these for this much. Just don't. They're not worth that much. You're going to be disappointed when you install it. Now, this is also a little egregious too, right? Because we're going to get into this here a little bit. Here is this, I don't know why this image is so small. I'm pretty sure, actually. Was this mine? I'm thinking this might have actually been my photo, and we're going to get into that here. But this one hurts a little bit because looking at the description, this easy plug and play kit brings the look of your clear Xbox to a whole new level using the brightest LEDs you can get. This item gives off next to no heat when in use, making it totally safe to leave on all day and night if you wish to. One cool looking Xbox mod your friends will be envious of. Okay, that's cool. And then you have to just hook it up to, the whole hard drive power and everything. This is why I'm a little salty about this, right? The worst thing about this, is that I ordered a green LED kit originally, and they sent me a blue one, and then they used this photo here, which let's get into that here too. This is what even spurred the whole making of this video, right? We're just gonna come right here to the main GhostCase page, and I looked at this and I'm like, wait a minute, that looks really familiar. That looks a little bit too familiar. Wait a minute. And then I went into my game room. I did a little comparison. I brought this page up on my phone. I ended up looking at my Xbox, and I realized that's my Xbox. And the best part was, I know exactly where they got this from. They got it from the video I did this on, and I don't know who the website maintainers are for the GhostCase site, but I didn't give it a good review. I don't think it was a good video to get this image from. And their images of their products look ghastly. Do they not have images of their product installs? Do they not have their own images that they can show? To be clear, I'm not angry about this. I'm not even salty. I'm just dumbfounded by it, right? Because I could get all uppity and be like, oh, they never asked me for permission. Look, like, it would have been good if they asked me for permission to get this image. Sure. Would I have given it to them? In all honesty, probably not, because I don't recommend these cases all that much. In fact, I want y'all to actually, like, here, I'm going to bring it up. If we can look at the corner right, there we go. There we go. It's nice and focused. I want y'all to pay attention to that. That little, like, the thing that looks cracked, I'm going to show you what exactly happened, because it was in that video. And the GhostCase representative, who ended up pulling the screenshot from this video and then threw it into Photoshop and cut all the background out of it from my apartment. Yeah, they could have seen that too. All right, so for this next part, I actually need to put some headphones on, but then I kind of just realized, like, with the hat here, am I supposed to, like, do, like, the Arnold Aardvark thing and, like, kind of, like, do this with them? Or, like, this is functional, but this is, like, technically how it should be looking on. We're going to go with a functional approach here. So here we go. We're on YouTube. Look it up. All I did was I looked up GhostCase, and I'm getting a whole lot of results for this GhostCase game. But the third result here is my own video. And yeah, okay, so it looks like that is when I did the 1 terabyte upgrade. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and get into this here. Oh, yo, there was Lily in the background. All right. So here we got, yeah, dog is just chilling in the background. Like, look at her. She's hanging out. But let's get, like, a little bit, like, more forward into this. So here, yeah, this is where, as I showed you all, like, I took this system apart. I was refurbishing it, cleaning it all up. There we go. What happened here? Oh, okay, here, because I was looking at, like, the spikes on the video, right? Like, over here, you could see this is... I guess other people are having difficulty with getting the front panel on and off here, because there's definitely a spike. So interesting. The front panel is a pain to initially get off, so I was just showing it there. Look, you can just look at the spikes here. So let me see this one. Why is this replayed so much? Okay, so this was a few days later, or maybe like the next day, because it took a couple days to do this. Oh, this is when I was showing, like, how to get the jewel case off, like the little jewel off. So fun thing here, if you want to do it in, like, a non-destructive way, quite literally, and I'm explaining it in this video, you take the top of the Xbox, you pop it into your freezer overnight, and then you pull it out when it's still cold, and you just hit it with a hammer on the other side, and the jewel just pops right off. It's super clean that way. Then I was setting it all up here, and that was it. And here we go. I'm going through the rest of the install on this, but it's more this here that I want to talk about, right? Let's go through this part. So here, like, everything's installed, right? This is it's looking nice and fresh and new, and I installed everything like it should be done. Let's just play this out.
Oh, she just wasn't as harsh, which is why I wanted to get green, but whatever. The see-through disk drive is a nice touch, and then, everything else, it all blends pretty well, I feel like. So
okay, so sounds positive.
For this case being only $30, can I recommend it? Yeah, I definitely can. It's no XCM case, it's no professional case.
For $30 it was fine, yeah.
The original Xbox's era, but we're really never gonna get those again, unfortunately. I mean, the original Xbox is just
holy shit. Okay, we gotta go back. I forgot how bad that sounds. I forgot. Okay.
Yeah, I definitely
just
can.
Listen for it. Listen.
It's no XCM case. It's no professional case that had come out during the original Xbox's era, but we're really never gonna get those again, unfortunately. I mean, the original Xbox is just holy shit. Okay. Original Xbox is just
oh my god, I get such a crack out of that crack.
It's no XCM case.
Just
it's no
one more time.
Case that had come out during the original Xbox's era, but we're really never gonna get those again, unfortunately. I mean, the original Xbox is just holy shit. Okay, hold on, I gotta change that. That wasn't even scripted, guys. That honestly was not scripted. This kind of just broke off right there. Hold on, I'm gonna have to ease back on the tension a little bit. Okay.
Quite literally, you all got the live reaction and the live reaction to that here. Like, that is what happened in the midst of all that. It cracked in real time.
Hold on. All right, so this is not nearly on the same quality of the original Xbox case, which that's
Thank you, passed me.
That's expected, but damn. What I can recommend is when you put the screws in, do not tighten them super tight. I mean, just when they stop. I like to tighten them a little.
So that's how it all goes there. Yep, that's how that goes. And there we go. This is even just backing up a little bit here. This is how originally you're supposed to install it and how it all looked, where you see it just wasn't like super bright to my liking, so that was okay. But like, you know, I got it all done up later on. It was fine. But right here, like, this is not like the exact photo, mind you. I think, let's back it up a little bit. If we can go forward. Sure, that's okay. That's cool. All right, am I gonna... There we go. So, like, you could see just here with the placement and everything, right? Like, there. Actually, this is pretty accurate, just to see this here. Actually, wait, I did have the disc in there. Okay, that was Enter the Matrix. So as you can see, this is the GhostCase site. This is my video. Here's the site. Here's the video. Site, video. Like, just for laughs, to make it clear, here is my Xbox, and here is also my Xbox. You know, I don't want to end this off with just like everything super negative though. So there was one thing I actually saw, which I don't think I'm going to pick it up just because I'm not crazy about this color here. But if you are wanting like an old new stock thing for a fair price on the GhostCase site, I actually saw here, I think it was in the Slim section for the Xbox 360. The Xbox 360 Slim GhostCase kit. I don't think it looks super great. Never mind, actually. Well, it doesn't look super great. And also, it said it was $40, but it's out of stock. Never mind, this is just going to end on sadness, I guess. So I don't really know what else to say here at this point. GhostCase. I guess my Xbox is famous on their website now. That's cool, I guess. Again, this was... I found this like a while ago on their site. I was just looking up GhostCase stuff, and I saw it on there. Wrapping this up here. Should they have asked permission? Yes. Would I have given it to them? No. Because I really don't... For how much you're spending on these things, which you shouldn't be, I really don't recommend it. $200 for this is so whack, man. I can't believe that. I can't do that. This has been a fun video to make overall. Let's see if Lily wants this system, right? It still served as like a good like guinea pig system overall, but Lily, hey, do you want the GhostCase system? You want the GhostCase? She doesn't like it's on the ground. I don't want to like invade her space with the bed, but she doesn't even want the GhostCase system. So that's about all I have to say. Again, do I recommend these things? For how much I paid back in 2018, if you can score one of these things for like $30, as long as you know that the plastic is not going to be all that great, that the kit is not going to be super great, that it's pretty much something that looks cool, but when it comes to functionality, it might not really be the best thing out there. Awesome. I have no issue recommending this thing for $30, but for $200 or $250, don't. Just don't. Just please don't. But I know it's already too late for several people who have bought these things up. Maybe this can help out some people who are going to be on like the I don't know, the third-party market here. The person who has the Xbox, which is the face of the official face of GhostCase, is saying, don't be spending that much on these cases. But check out PCBWay. Link down below in the description. They actually got some real good stuff for the price that you're going to be paying as well, too. So you can get some nicer quality from that. It's not going to, like, snap and break immediately unless you're actually physically breaking the stuff that you're getting printed. Anyways, that's about it for this video here. This is Mr. Mario signing off. Thank you all for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, a like would absolutely be appreciated. If you didn't like it, a dislike is fine as well, too. But you're just going to make that dog there. Yeah, that's you, Lily. You're just going to make her real sad with the GhostCase. Oh, this has been a fun one.
I almost think I can see their hopes and dreams flickering in each little light.